Good morning, everybody. Another day, another devotion. In our last episode, we had a special guest. And if you've not listened to it, I strongly encourage you to go and listen. We had Zwelisha Zulu, and he broke down to us, "Thou shalt not commit adultery." And he showed us what exactly that entails. So be sure to check that out. Today, we look at something very, very important. After Jesus has addressed the issues of adultery and divorce, he then addresses the purity of speech. He addresses the tongue. And he says, Matthew 5, verse 33, "Again ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time, Thou shalt not forswear thyself, but thou shalt perform unto the Lord thine oaths. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. Neither shalt thou swear by thy head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black." So, in the past, Jesus said, "Ye have heard, but I say," and he would show the complete meaning of a command. But in this case, he says, "But I say, swear not at all." And he gives the reason why you should not swear. Notice, he says, not by heaven, it's God's throne. Not by earth, it is his footstool, God's footstool. Jerusalem is his city. You are his creation. So, you cannot swear by anything, because nothing really is yours. You don't own it. Why then do you swear by it? You're not even your own. You all belong to God. And there's a historical insight we get from Ellen G. White in Thoughts from the Mount of Blessings concerning this matter. She says, "The Jews understood the third commandment as prohibiting the profane use of the name of God, but they thought themselves at liberty to employ other oaths. Oath-taking was common among them. Through Moses they had been forbidden to swear falsely, but they had many devices for freeing themselves from the obligation imposed by an oath. They did not fear to indulge in what was really profanity, nor did they shrink from perjury, so long as it was veiled by some technical evasion of the law." Jesus condemned their practices, declaring that their custom in oath-taking was a transgression of the commandment of God. And so Christ knew their practice, and this practice had to be corrected. And hence, he then corrects it. Swear not at all. But he doesn't leave them there. He doesn't leave us there. He gives a solution. Since swearing is associated with possible deviation from truth, or associated with the integrity of truth, he then says, "But let your communication be, yeah, Nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. He says, but. And that's to say, in place of swearing, do this instead. Let your communication be yea, yeah. Nay, nay. So Jesus says you want to be true and direct. If it's a yes, let it be a yes. And if it's a no, let it be so. And he says whatever is more than this is deviation. He says it comes from evil. And there's something about being true. Truth is the most liberating thing one can do for themselves. Once you know you've spoken something true, you do not then have to worry about future and fix up your lies. No, truth is truth. It never changes. So, you need to be true. And again, speech also shows the state of our heart. And we've been speaking a lot about the heart in this series. Jesus says in one instance, for out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. If the heart is filled with truth and purity, it shall be seen in true and pure speech. But if it is filled with lies, deceit, and trickery, and all manner of unnecessary speech, then we shall see a heart filled with falsehood and deceitfulness and all that filth. So we need pure speech. So today we pray to God and say, Father in heaven, we realize the state of our hearts. Our speech is not yea, yea, and nay, nay. We are tempted to deviate from the line of truth. We add and we do not portray the right image of Christianity. Help us to have pure speech. Help us to have a nay that is nay and a yea that is yea. So, may God help us. Today, Jesus says, but I say unto you, swear not at all. Be blessed. Faith explored, where every question is a step closer to understanding.